Well, hello. It is 1:30 on April 4th. It's the Friday after the ice storm weekend, and I am in Haliburton about to experience an epic adventure. I'm doing something I've never done before. I have my backpack here with me, and I'm heading in to a cabin. Actually, Cabinscape to be specific. It is called the Bone Cabin. It's on Bone Lake, just off of Kennesis Lake Road, and it's a 300-meter hike into the cabin. I'm really, really excited, and we're supposed to come last weekend, but we had this crazy ice storm, so I rescheduled, and then ended up changing the cabin as well that I was going to go to. And I'm just here at my car. Just got here, so I'm just checking things out. There is a sled, a couple of toboggans, and a wagon, and some snowshoes, depending on what the weather is like when you get here. I could probably just pull a toboggan in, but I wanted to bring my backpack just to start, getting used to carrying it for portaging. Hopefully the ice is going to be out next weekend, and I'm really excited about that, maybe the weekend after. But until then, it's shoulder season. It's kind of tough to get out and go camping because, the snow is unstable. It's really wet and sloppy everywhere because there has been so much snow, and it's just not that great for doing a camping trip. And I thought this would be a great thing to do on shoulder season. A great little adventure, still getting out, still going to be in nature, all that stuff. But I don't have to worry so much about the weather being not so great or the ground cover being sloppy and slushy and wet and all that kind of stuff. So I hope you enjoy the adventure. Oh my gosh, there it is. It didn't take long at all. It's so close. All right, let's go check it out. I'm stoked for this. Oh, it's so cute. Look at it. Some wood. There's a shower out here. I actually thought I might try to jump in the water, but there's no water. It's frozen. So beautiful fire pit down there. Gorgeous shoreline. Picnic table. There's a barbecue here. A little outdoor place to sit and eat. Another little table to sit and eat. And let's go see inside. So cool. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. There's the bathroom. So cute. There's a shower. Kitchen. Look at all the pots and pans and utensils. There's a fridge there for me to put my stuff in. Bed, some games up there, books. Lovely spot to sit and eat and stare out over the beautiful Bone Lake. Wow. This is really, really cool. And look at the window here. I'm going to take off my shoes and finally put my backpack down. And then I'm going to check this place out. How cool is this? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Hello. I don't know how, but somehow it's 10 to 3. I've just been getting myself settled in the cabin. I unpacked my backpack. I got my sleeping bag out. I just brought my winter bag just to make it easy because it's nice and light and it's warm. It's funny, the thermostat here is set to 10 degrees and I'm perfectly comfortable in here right now. My house during the power outage for 3 days last weekend was pretty much around 12, 10, 9 degrees for most of the days. So I think it's just kind of funny. I put up my string lights, my Luminade lights. You probably can't see them because they're not on yet, but they go all the way around the top. And I brought one of my big portable chargers just to plug it into so I don't have to waste any power in here. So I didn't bring much water in my Nalgene because I didn't want to carry it in. I also knew that Cabinscape was going to provide me with 2 big jugs of water, which are here, and very easy to get drinking water out of that. Additionally, the water in the cabin is turned on by May Long Weekend, which can be used for showers and dishes and that kind of stuff. I am going to go outside now and check out the outside of the cabin and go sit in the sunshine. Well, at the last minute, I decided to bring some coconut rum. It's not a ton. I don't drink that much. So I just filled up my cup that I brought. Again, not needed. There are cups and stuff here, but mugs and all kinds of things. But I just like this cup, so I brought it. So I've got some coconut rum. I have some Mio mango peach, and I brought some dehydrated strawberry and pineapple to throw in there, and it should be quite tasty. Well, I started getting ready to go outside, and then I was like, oh, I gotta bring some stuff down there. Then I thought, you know what, I'm kind of hungry, I'm feeling pretty peckish, so I went into the fridge because I have all these goodies in here, and I brought them, so I should eat them. It's after 3, and I'm hungry. So, just cutting up some cheese. I just brought my, there are utensils here. There are knives and forks and all kinds of things. But I just brought my jet boil utensils because this knife actually cuts pretty good, even though it looks like I'm pushing really hard. I am a little bit, but it's got a pretty good edge on it. I didn't want to have to worry about washing dishes and stuff like that, so I brought a couple of chinettes, my camping plates, and just the fork, spoon, and knife of this one, just for ease. Just a little something something. Here we go. All right, there's my Cabinscape charcuterie. I'm gonna go outside and eat. I had to put my drink in a glass. It's so pretty. Cheers. I am having the best day ever. I have not sat down for more than probably 30 seconds or 20 seconds at a time because ever since I walked through the door here, actually before I even got to the door, I've been filming and taking pictures and stuff. And I'm just having a blast. I'm like, oh, what about over there? Oh, now the sun's over here. Oh, this tree looks great with the sun there. Oh, how about a silhouette shot? And then, as the sun is moving around the property, I'm kind of trying to make the most of it because one, it's super, like I'm in a tank top. It's supposed to be 9 degrees here. I do have my thermometer. I should set it up. I will, and I'll let you know what it is. Anyways, I see the swim dock or the ladder to get you out of the water. I don't know if the dock's under there. I'm assuming so. It's just so beautiful here. It's super quiet. There's a bunch of chickadees flying around. And I haven't heard or seen any woodpeckers yet. I did hear a sandhill crane exactly at the same time as my phone told me that my memory was full. Anyways, I just pulled up the videos and just grabbed the first like 200 of them and deleted them, and now I have 150 or something left. So totally fine with that, but I missed the sandhill crane. I wouldn't have even caught it anyways. It just did it once. It was very distinct. It was over on the other side of the lake, and that was it. But maybe I'll hear it again and I'll be able to film it. I've been at my tank top for 2 hours now and just soaking up the sun. It's so beautiful out. What a beautiful place. There you go. Well, I'm not sure if you can hear, but oh, the ice is making a lot of noise. Not a lot, but well, I'm getting very sad because the sun is behind this little flimsy layer of clouds. It doesn't look like much, but you can still see shadows, but it's not super strong. And my tank top is starting to feel a bit inappropriate. So I may have shifted out of tank top status unless this clears up, which doesn't look like it's going to. And it's supposed to rain all day tomorrow. I don't know when it's supposed to start, but I did screenshot the weather, but I have service here, so just an FYI, if you're needing someplace with a little bit of a signal, just to let people know you're okay. There's one here. I think that other cabin, it's called Baylight, and it's just on the other side here. Oh, look, there's a little trail that goes out here. I'm seeing all these weird prints, but I saw them at the parking lot, and I know that someone came here to deliver water and firewood before I got here. So I'm assuming they were the tracks that were with the person that was walking on the trail, because I saw them all the way from the car. So really cool, the patterns in the ice, or I don't know what it's called now, snow, slush. I don't see the other cabin. It must be like in that little nook. Spring is definitely coming. I can feel it. I'm standing out here in a tank top, so there you go, beside a frozen lake. 13 degrees. My thermometer's been out here for a little while now. 24% humidity, so we're still good as far as the rain goes, I think. But the Weather Network says that it is currently 8 degrees here. So that's kind of cool. It's obviously warmer in the sun. The sun is not gone, as you can see. It's quite pretty in the picture and the videos, but I can still feel the heat, but just not quite as much, right? All right, I finally got to use the toilet. I had to pee really bad. So I read a lot about the toilet because I wanted to make sure I was prepared. Being a person that has bathroom issues, there's also information here, and there's information right on the lid. So you have to sit on the toilet. Everybody sits. And when you do that, it opens this lid, and then, your stuff goes in there. It looks like it's a compostable bag in there, and you put the toilet paper in there, and then when you stand up, that shuts. The urine is supposed to go down there, and then you close the lid. Pretty cool. Oh. Hi. I'm just having some chips and salsa. I am having taco salad tomorrow night for dinner, so I needed some chips. Usually I just smush them up. It really could have just been a third of a Ziploc bag. Like, it would have just been very tiny, but I thought I'd bring some extra ones and I'll have a snack. I have lots of little snacks, but I didn't bring any chips or anything like that just because they take up so much room. And I thought these would be perfect. So just having a snack. It is getting chilly. I've already put my base layer on, and I was just sitting out here in a tank top like half an hour ago. My thermometer says it's 12 degrees. The sun is just kind of out. You can see a shadow. It's really actually shining quite a bit off the, I don't want to say lake. There's like a patch that's kind of like shiny. I'll show you. I'll flip it around. And I'll put my narration over here so you can see it while I'm yapping. So it's a bit bright, but it's just starting to get a little bit windy. The wind is picking up just a tiny bit, and it's a cool breeze off the lake. And I think it's just going to be so nice and warm and cozy to sit inside the cabin. I was hoping I wouldn't have to run the generator, but it's below 12.2, which says on the wall if it's that, then you're supposed to run it. So I gotta go run the generator. All right, here's the cabin manual. It's right on the counter when you come in. And look, generator, power, only 6, cabin's power level. I'll check the battery indicator above the lower bed. If it's consistently below 12.2, run the generator 3 to 4 hours. All right, here we go. Power loss. If the power level in the cabin is low, the battery will go to safe mode and shut off power. Take the following steps. Don't panic. That's what I'm doing. I'm actually just going to take this page. I don't want to take the whole book. Okay. All right, off we go. All right, the generator is just outside the door here. And here it is. So I'm going to check the gas. I'm gonna, there's directions on here too. Turn on the choke, pull the cord, turn the choke back off, and then let it run. It's noisy. All right, barbecue's lit. I'm gonna go get my pork chop. Actually, it's all ready to go. I already seasoned it at home. I got a pot I'm gonna put on the barbecue to boil some water and make some edamame. And I did pull out the mashed potato mix, so I might just make a little bit. This is 4 cheese mashed potato mix. All right, there's my dinner. Looks pretty good. 4 cheese mashed potatoes, pork chop, and some edamame with this beautiful view. Yep. All right, got a quick little fire going fairly easily. The wood is pretty dry. Just sitting here enjoying the last of the light. Sky looks pretty. Well, surprisingly, there's still quite a bit of daylight out considering the time. It is 1.5 degrees according to my thermometer, and it's 59% humidity now. So yeah, it's starting to get a bit damp out. My fire is dwindling a bit here. Probably won't stay out for too much longer. I'm gonna go outside into the nice warm cabin and relax in there. It's so nice. Look out the window, and I don't know if I'll be able to see anything. I put my Luminade lights on already, so they're all lit up in there and they look really pretty. All right, so here's the cabin all lit up with my Luminade lights. I managed to get them to go almost all the way around. I've got the charger there, and they go up and around up the top bunk, just because I'm not going to be going up and down there, so no worries about getting tripped on the wire or whatever. And then up over here and back to the top of the bathroom. Now, just to show you, there are bright lights here in the cabin. The generator is running, as I mentioned, and I don't really need to use a lot of power. I don't have any real desire for it. I have lots of ways to get enough light, but I want to show you the cabin all lit up. First of all, there's lights outside. Oh, look, it's blue hour. There's lights outside, so I don't know if you can see that yet. It's not super dark. Here's the main lights on the inside. Look at how bright this is. I can even back up the zoom and you can still see it. So super, super bright. So turn that off. I don't want those on. And there is one over here that I found out that does up there, just over the bed. And then there is also a light. Oh, there's another one here behind the paper towels right there for in the kitchen area. Super cute. And then there is also one in the bathroom. Super bright. So there you go. Now I'm going to turn them all off. I've got my Lucy light in here. What I did during the power outage at my house was I just turned that on at night and then just left it on so I could find my way to the bathroom. But I usually use my phone anyways, so it's not a big deal. Anyways, that's it for now. I'm just sitting here listening to an audiobook and doing a bit of editing on my phone. And I might go out and take some pictures because it looks like it's blue hour and it looks quite pretty. All right, I got the stove on and just put a little bit of water in the kettle that's here. And I'm gonna make myself a nice hot chocolate and sit here and sip on this and enjoy. Oh, my view is almost gone. Well, I turned on the lights so I could film the video. It's usually like this, so you can actually still see outside. Beautiful. Water's ready. I don't have one of those. That's fun. Well, this is the view from my bed. So that's pretty awesome. Well, I just got a notification that there's a chance of seeing the auroras tonight, but here it says 3%. It says it's 95% cloud coverage, but I can see the moon and there's a moon dog. It's pretty awesome. Unfortunately, I can't get it all into the screen at once. If I back zoom, I lose the brightness. So I don't see any auroras, but cool moon dog anyway. Well, it's 18 degrees in here, but I'm still wearing my Patagonia. I put on my medium base layer and my tank top for sleeping, and I put on my fleece tights just to get nice and warm and cozy, some nice fresh dry socks. And I just brought these little slipper things I have at home. They're just for guests. I don't actually wear them, but I just thought something really small and easy that I could pack to bring just to keep my feet extra warm, because I figured, you know, they might get wet or the floor might be cold or whatever, which it's not. But yeah, so super comfortable in here. And I think I'm going to go out and turn off the generator. It's been 3 hours that it's on. It says 3 to 4 hours and then turn it off. I have some hot chocolate. I'm going to have some double stuffed Fudgios and just sitting here listening to an audiobook, staring out the window, looking at the stars and the moon dog, and hoping to see some northern lights. Fingers crossed. I'm going to go turn off the lights again. Hello. I'm in there. I'm too lazy to go turn on the light. It's 10:30 and I'm going to bed. I'm super tired. I'm like listening to an audiobook and I'm dozing off. So that's what I'm gonna do. Great day here at this beautiful bone cabin, and I will see you in the morning. Hopefully I get a nice sleep. Yeah, good night. Well, good morning. It is 6:40 a.m. on Saturday, April 5th. Just here at the Bone Cabin. Just came out to check things out here down by the water. Nothing much going on here. It's super quiet. Haven't seen any wildlife yet. It's supposed to start raining any minute, and it's supposed to rain till about 3 o'clock today. Quite heavy at times, so just wanted to get out and about and kind of walk around a little bit outside. Probably just gonna hang out here at the cabin today, do some reading, some writing, edit my pictures and videos. I'm gonna cook up some food, so I'll be back in a bit. All right, well, it's 7 o'clock and it's just starting to rain. A little bit of drip drip. There were 2 bags of firewood here, and I just put them underneath the little ledge here outside the roll-up window, just to make sure they stay a bit dry. And there was a bit of wood down by the fire pit, so I moved that underneath the chair, and that's about it. I guess I'm gonna go in. Well, hello, good morning. It's 10:45 and I'm here getting ready to make some breakfast. Probably should have eaten hours ago. I was awake at 6:30. I went for a little walkabout. I stayed up till about 7:30 and then I decided to have a little sleep in. So I just kind of laid down with my eyes closed and relaxed for about 2 hours or so, and just been following up with some social media and chatting with some of my friends, and yeah, just being really lazy. So I have decided this morning that I'm going to make some eggs in a cup. I've never made this on one of my trips, I don't think, so I thought it would be fun to make here. All I have to do is boil these eggs in some boiling water for about 4 minutes, just a little bit over 4 minutes. And I brought my little egg in a cup from home, and I have some Italian bread here that I'm just going to toast on the propane stove here on the little toaster. Apparently toasters, according to the manual, they take up a lot of power, and so they don't have them here, and I don't really need one. So I'm just going to lightly toast this with the propane on the stove. I'm going to boil some water and cook the eggs for about 4 minutes-ish, and butter the toast. I brought some butter with me, so just butter the toast, cut it into little soldier toasts, as they call it, little strips, so I can dip them in the egg. And then I'm going to sit at the window here and watch the rain fall and enjoy my breakfast. Hey, well, it's about 1 o'clock, and I've just been doing a lot of nothing. It's been raining pretty hard, And I'm just sitting here on the end of the bed. There's a spot here where I can kind of lean up against, and I've got my pillows back there. I have the luxury of 2 pillows I brought in because they're camping pillows, so they pack really small. And I have my water. I've got my monocular here so I can look for wildlife and stuff, and just drinking a hot chocolate, which is delicious. And that's about it. I've also been doing a bit of editing on my phone, a little bit of reading. Yeah, so it's very, very lovely. I'm just listening to the rain hit the roof, and it actually just slowed down a little bit, but it was pouring pretty good. The kitchen window has actually got raindrops all over it. The other windows do not, so I'm assuming that the wind is coming from the back of the cabin that direction. It's quiet, it's peaceful, I'm dry. It's just a great place to be at this time of the year. I'm warm, I'm cozy, but I'm still, you know, kind of out in nature. So yeah, I really, really love this. It's fantastic. Well, hello. It's almost 4 o'clock. It's been a very uneventful day here at the cabin. I thought it stopped raining. I didn't see any more drips on the table. There's a little table here and I can see through the window. So I couldn't see the rain anymore in the air. But it is still like spitting out. It's just like misting. It's just a really damp, cold, like it's just not nice to be outside. I mean, it could be worse, but I don't have any need to be outside. I was thinking about going to the Haliburton forest, which is nearby. There's a pass that's included with the Cabinscape stay, and I could go do some trails or something, but I don't feel like doing anything. I just wanted to relax and get a bunch of stuff done, which I have. All right, so here is my knot tying kit from the Bare Essentials. Really, really excited to have this. And comes with a little pouch, comes with 2 bundles of rope, and this is the perfect spot I've discovered because there's a handle here for the roll-up window, and I can just use that to make my knots. So the kit comes with a bunch of cards, and you can also find a ton of videos on the Bare Essentials website, on their Instagram and on their Facebook, and there are a whole bunch of cards here. Just pull them all out, and front and back just full of information about the knot, what it's good to use it for, how to tie it, all that kind of stuff. So I've just been sitting here working through these and learning some stuff and getting ready for canoe tripping season. Well, it's gross outside, and I'm just loving these. These are fantastic. So thanks again to the Bare Essentials for sending it to me. I appreciate it. Yeah, it all comes in this little tin. Super cute, and you can use that for other stuff. Oh, and there's something in here. Oh my gosh, I didn't even know. Oh, there's a mini thing full of the same cards, but in smaller size. Oh, this is so cool. Oh my gosh, I didn't even know. Oh, and there's a note. Oh, thank you, DJ. Thank you for your support. Your friend at the Bare Essentials, DJ. So cute. And a sticker, which I got one of these. I went to see them at the Sportsman Show in Toronto a couple weeks ago. Super, super cool. Anyways, that's how I'm spending my time right now in the cabin here, and rainy day outside, but still working towards summer skills. All right, somehow it is 6 o'clock. Not sure where the time is going. I brought in the chair from the bar outside because it has a backrest, and I find it more comfortable to sit with a backrest. It's better for my hips and my back and stuff. And I just put my little pillow on there to sit on it. So it has been pretty crazy outside. It was raining really hard. It was supposed to stop originally at 3, and then this morning it said 1, and it's like 6 o'clock and it's still raining. The winds picked up a little bit. It got a little blustery. The shovel was hanging up outside on the wall there, and it was knocking against the building, so I took it down. And other than that, I've just been sitting here studiously studying and learning my knots and listening to an audiobook. But my stomach is growling, and it is time for some dinner. So I'm going to clean this stuff up, and I'm going to get dinner started. All right, it is time to make another meal here at the cabin, and I'm pretty excited for this one. I'm making taco salad, which is one of my favorite things to make, and it's super, super easy and delicious and filling and all the things. So I have some old cheddar, and I have some marble lactose-free cheddar that I'm gonna grate. I've got some nacho chips here, or Tostitos. I'm gonna crunch those up into little bits and put them in here. And then I'm going to put a layer or 2 or 3 of shredded cheese on top of there. And I'm gonna cook some ground beef up that I brought with some taco seasoning mix. Put a little water in there, let it simmer, and then get it all in there so it's nice and seasoned. And then I'm gonna put a layer of the taco meat on top of the chips and the cheese. And then I'm gonna add the chopped tomatoes. All right, there it is. Probably put more sour cream on. I like the sour cream. There's my beautiful taco salad. Another gorgeous view, even though it's rainy. Looks like the wind has changed, and the drops are on the window here now. They've all cleared up from the other side, pretty much. All right, here we go. Bon appetit. So much better than at home. When I make it at home, I put the cheese on top of the chips and I put it in the microwave for a few seconds. And I think maybe I know it probably changes the texture of the chips a bit because they're super crunchy here, and it's so much better. Anyways, I'm gonna go eat. I'll see you in a bit. Well, hello. It is about 7:45, and it's getting dark out. It's still rainy and misty and windy, and it's just lovely sitting in here. I put away the knot tying kit and my word search and my book, and I stopped editing finally for a while, and I decided I'm going to watch a movie. And looking out the window, looking there. It's fantastic. It's like everywhere you look, it doesn't matter which direction you turn your head, you're seeing outside, you're seeing the trees, the snow, different landscapes, the ice, I want to say the water, but the lake. So it's really, really cool, and it's like being outside, but I'm warm and I'm dry and I'm cozy, and I'm really enjoying this. It's really, really nice. If you haven't checked out one of these, I highly recommend it. I think it's just so cool. Like, I can imagine being here in the summer. There's a dock. There's a canoe that's here that you can use. You can go paddling around the lake. You can go swimming. You can go sit outside and have a fire and cook and, open this up. Like, this must be magnificent in the summer. I know a couple of the cabins, I don't know how many, maybe all of them. I haven't actually looked at every single one of them. I'm just kind of new to learning about these people. It was started by a husband and wife who were backcountry campers, and they just built one tiny cabin, and put it somewhere, and it just started like that, and they grew, and now they have 30 cabins all across Ontario. I don't know exactly where all of them are. You can go to their website. I'll put it in the description of the video in case you guys are interested. I just saw it here and there on Instagram. I didn't really know what it was. I thought maybe they had like 3 cabins somewhere in Haliburton. And when they told me that, I was like, holy crap, that's really, really cool. So tough times through COVID and all that stuff. It's been 7 or 8 years now, I guess, since they started. And it's just really, really cool. There's another Cabinscape cabin on this lake called Baylight. My friends Tyler and Cassie and their kids from Camp Kitchen, they stayed there, I think, last weekend. And yeah, there's all kinds of different kinds. There's some where you can drive in, some where you have to hike in or walk in or pull a toboggan in, depending on the season. So really neat. My house is back on the market, so I have to pack everything away when I get home and clean everything up so that Monday morning everything is perfect again, just in case someone wants to come. I had an offer on my house, and the person wasn't able to get the financing, and they were short by just not a super small amount, but not a huge amount. And I put an offer on a house, and so it's been stressful anyways. Yeah. So but I'm here and getting some peace and some relaxation, so that's nice, and all good. Well, it's 10 after 8, and I was sitting in there. Oh, that's really cool looking. Just making some videos and stuff, and I looked out and saw this. So I thought, oh, this looks pretty cool. I'm going to come out and take some pictures and videos. It looked like it had stopped raining, but it's still misting, and it's windy, and it's very chilly. I'm not sure what the temperature is. It's supposed to be around 2 right now, so I think -1 or -2 with the wind chill. That looks really cool. It looks pretty cool, and it is literally. I'm freezing. I've just got my base layer and just this like plaid shirt and my raincoat on top. I just wanted to run it real quick, and oh, it's really pretty, but I'm going back inside. I'm being spoiled with this cabin, but I don't care.
There was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room. And damn, what a hell of a view. I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date. You're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight. Don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase. So catch me if I fall.
Hello. It's 10:30, and I'm getting really sleepy, so I'm in bed. I'm gonna turn off the lights and go to sleep. It's a lovely day, super restful and relaxing, and yeah, hopefully I have a good sleep, and I'll see you tomorrow. Good night. Well, good morning. It is 7:15, and I have been a busy little bee here at the cabin. I woke up at 5:30 and went to the bathroom, and I was like, no, it's way too early, go back to bed. So I went back to bed until 6:30, and then I got up and started packing, and I'm all ready to go. I've cleaned up the cabin. Everything is exactly how it was when I got here. My backpack is there, all packed and ready to go. Just got my tote bag with the cooler bag and any leftover food that I didn't eat, and my garbage, which I have to pack out. And I've turned the heat down, and all I have to do is put on my boots and make my way to the car. Really great weekend here at Cabinscape. Such a beautiful place, the Bone Cabin. If you've never checked out Cabinscape, take a look at their website. I'll put the link in the description below. And yeah, it's just a nice little alternative. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. And I'm hoping the next adventure is a canoe trip. So fingers crossed. See you soon. Bye. That was so awesome. I can't wait to do it again. Thanks so much for watching. If you like what you saw, please click the subscribe button. Also click the bell for notifications. If you'd like to get more information on the stuff I use on my trips, please check out my website at CamperChristina.com. Thanks. Bye.